Hey everyone, so I have a docking station to review. This is a 10-in-1 USB Type-C for the Mac. Now, as I was reading the page, there was conflicting information if it works with the M1 or if it doesn't. The manual also says it does not. There is one feature that usually does not work with an M1 at least, and a lot of these dongles and docking stations and everything, it's the dual HDMI that doesn't work most of the time. But what you can do is do an HDMI on this and then the HDMI output on the Mac. Now I will still test everything, but I have a feeling that's pretty much what's not supported. As for the docking station itself, it's pretty small. It's not too huge. It has two Type-Cs that you'll plug in, so you're going to lose both of your Type-C inputs on the left side of your Mac. On here, you got two HDMIs, you got Ethernet, and then you also have a Type-C. This Type-C is for you can have power coming in. Now with my Mac, it has MagSafe, so it doesn't use Type-C. I won't be using that part. What I can do though is I do have an HP Type-C. I can probably use that one to at least test and make sure it works. It has two of the USB 3.0s, a 2.0, so you could always just use that for like your mouse or keyboard or whatever. You got a TF, and you got an SD slot, and you have for your headphones. And you should be able to run everything on this pretty much. What I'll do is I'll get my station all set up, and we'll just test it out inside and see how it works. All right, so I was actually completely wrong. This one works with the M1 just fine. I got both of the monitors hooked up. They're both hooked up to the docking station. I'll show you a close-up of that here in just a second. I have a TF card, I got a USB stick, I got a hard drive, and I also got Ethernet. I will go ahead and go do another quick connection here real quick, but we do have gigabit, so while I'm docking, we're seeing pretty good speeds there. It's getting the full internet speeds with Ethernet, which is great. The hard drive, it will see all the hard drives. I see the external here. I see the USB stick. And yeah, so everything's there. Now what you want to do on your Mac for your display, for those that are curious or they don't know for sure, you go in, you could go into your display. You're going to see them lined up here. And you can actually line it up however you have your monitors. So let's say you have your monitors actually to the left and the right, and you got your Mac in the center, or however it might be. You can actually have it centered or set up on here where you'll actually be able to like go up and down over and go to the next monitor. So now that they're all side by side, I can't go to the monitor that's above it, but I could go like side to side, and then what you could do is you could change it where you have it above, and then you could go straight up. So that's how that works for anybody that needs to know how to set that up. Now look at here, we take a look at the dock a little closer. You can see I got the couple different things, the hard drive, the stick, I got the TF card in there. On the back side I got the two HDMIs, I got the Ethernet. It is connected to the MacBook via the two-prong connection. I guess the only other thing would be to show the clamshell, so I'll do that here in just a second. All right, and it works in clamshell mode as well. Now the only way it will work in clamshell is if you have it plugged in, so you do have to have the power source or it will not work that way. Pretty much as your MacBook is open, connected to an external display, have the power on, close it up, and then it should trigger where the display ends up being your main one, like it did on this one where all the icons and everything shows up. But overall, this dock works great. We got gigabit Ethernet, hard drives, everything is working. It's got that convenient clamshell holder or in clamshell mode. So overall, I'm going to say this is a pretty good dock. It works great.